Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and today this is going to be everything that you missed during the Star Wars event. Now there's been a lot of stuff that went on during the event, including a lot of Easter eggs, and also the Kylo Ren skin is going to be coming to the item shop very soon, and another skin related to the film. We'll get into details about that later on, but for now, we're going to show you guys everything you missed, obviously, as well as Easter eggs as well, like the Kylo Ren skin and stuff like that. So first off, there are a total of 5 crash sites all around the map. I'll show you guys each of these locations, and what's really cool about these locations right now, guys, is when you go and land at these, you'll notice you will actually come against a few different things, and the things you'll come against are Imperial Stormtroopers, and that's really, really awesome. Or should I say First Order Stormtroopers, because I guess they are the First Order ones, but I'll show you guys some gameplay of that as I travel to the next one. But here's one location, and you can see some gameplay here of me landing in at these kind of Imperial or First Order Troopers, whatever you want to call them, so that's really cool. Also guys, if you want to go and support me further, don't forget to go and use code POSTBOXPAT in the item shop. Every little purchase you guys do make does help support me and donates a small amount to the channel. Not exactly donate, but kind of like sends towards, which is really, really awesome. So thank you so much, and it is a epic partner. So thank you so much for everyone who is supporting me as that epic partner, so thank you. Okay, so there's another little location there you can see as we keep moving through as well. That was the second one, and then the third one is over here by the power plant, so you can see it's just there. You can smoke's coming from it. The crash site's here. It's really cool that they actually put Star Wars map changes into the map, because we know during the event there was so much going on. The TIE fighters that got shot down by the Millennium Falcon seem to have kind of left their remains all over the map. I love that. I think it's a very unique thing, and I'm glad that Fortnite decided to do this, because it's quite a unique touch to add in as well. I just didn't expect them to actually leave any changes behind, and seeing though that they did do that with these, it makes me quite happy and kind of excited as well, because you can actually go and see something that is still in the game. The next crash site's up here, just on this little mountain edge here. This one's quite a cool one because the car's been turned over, so I definitely think this one's probably my favourite little map change that we got from this. The reason I'm covering map changes first is because obviously I'm a map change channel, but there's a lot more hidden Easter eggs and stuff which you may have not noticed during this event, so that's pretty cool, and I really do like these here. So yeah, nicely done and nicely added in. So okay, so the final crash site's inside a Slurpy swamp, and you can see it here crashed into the swamp. This reminds me of Dagobah a lot, where Yoda is from technically in the last 3 films, or I guess film 3 to 6. They're not the last 3 anymore. They used to be, because obviously you've got the Onwards trilogy, which carried on with obviously Rey, Finn and that. So yeah, this is where Yoda did pass away on Dagobah, so it kind of gives that vibe to it anyway. Very nice, and a nice little touch. So next up we have the Kylo Ren skin, you can see on screen right now, and also this other skin, which is the Zori Bliss skin, which is going to be part of the actual brand new film, the Skywalker Rises. Obviously this is going to be one of them ones that are in that film, so these are going to get released probably in 3 days time when the film gets released. So that's nice to know that Kylo will be coming to the item shop, and also Zori Bliss. This is an Easter egg as well. If you look at Fortnite's trailer, which you can see on screen right now, you can see in this trailer right here they were using the Kylo Ren skin in the trailer, and also the Imperial Trooper, which could come as a skin as well in the item shop around the release of the film. So definitely worth considering that there are more Star Wars skins coming to the item shop. So that is really exciting and good news for all of us Star Wars fans. So that's really nice, and I'm very happy that they've decided to do that. Now, other Easter eggs which were during the event, there's been so many. So to start with, we're starting with the different names of the clips which they displayed when we had to vote for which one we could guess, I guess. It wasn't, they kind of made out we were voting to kind of display which one, but really we were just voting on what it was actually going to be. You can get what I mean by that when I replay the clip back, but what I'm trying to say is the different names were Easter eggs themselves. So the first name we had was the blue option, which was Rey and Kylo Power Ballad. This is absolutely hilarious, because it's like there's going to be like a sing-along song with Rey and Kylo. Obviously this is probably not going to be in the film, but a nice little Easter egg. The next one we had the Knights of Ren. Now if I am correct, the Knights of Ren are actually a thing in Star Wars which are related to Kylo Ren, and they all are different knights. Now they don't I don't know if they all have this force or not, but they definitely all have a similar armor to Kylo Ren. And I thought this was a nice little sweet Easter egg for all the Star Wars fans who have been making theories about the Knights of Ren since the actual Force Awakens trilogy started, with J.J. Abrams directing the first film for this trilogy. So that's really, really nice. Then obviously we had the Jedi mind trick, which that was the correct answer. And then we had Darth Jar Jar. Now, Darth Jar Jar made me laugh so much because this was a theory that came out about 3 to 4 years ago when people were saying Snoke could be Darth Jar Jar. It may have even been... It was basically been around for ages. We had the Snoke could be Darth Jar Jar, and we also had a theory on, I believe it was on how Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. There's been a lot of theories around Jar Jar being a kind of Sith because of how he does his crazy jumps in The Phantom Menace. Obviously, that was not the case, but a nice Easter egg that J.J. Abrams clearly recognised that the community have mentioned and put it into Fortnite. So that's a really nice little touch. So thank you again for actually recognising the Star Wars community. And the only reason I know this sort of stuff is because obviously I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. But yeah, there's some nice little Easter eggs for you guys which you should still consider. So some other stuff which we had as well during the event was actually delayed. Also, shout out for Happy Power right now because I'm using some of his footage in the background of the event just because mine was only recorded in 720p and I thought I'd display some higher quality footage for you guys as we run through. So that's really nice. Thank you, Happy Power. Star Wars obviously had a little bit of a delay with the event. They had to delay it by 10 minutes. And also, if you didn't know, a little Easter egg which I noticed during the event was when J.J. Abrams came out of the ship, he actually was changing skins. He changed into the First Order Stormtrooper, which could leak that skin. And also, when he went back into the ship, there was nothing inside of that ship. It was completely smoked out, which means the skin would vanish when it goes in there. Just a nice little touch and Easter egg for you guys if you wanted to know that. There were also 2 little Easter eggs which happened to me during the event, and that was the testing stage at the start. We could hear them testing the mics, and also we actually had something glitch on me where I couldn't get out of the edit screen. This was crazy, but kind of a glitch during the event, so hopefully that does get fixed for future events. Eventually, I did manage to get out of this, but it could have been left like that throughout the entire clip. I'm sure a lot of fans would have not been too happy about it if that was the case. Also, guys, for those wondering as well, there was a few little Easter eggs which people noticed when actually watching the event. Some people got sucked into the center and some didn't. You had to actually be in a select radius for this to happen, and also the nice new zoom feature which was added in was very unique for this event, and I do hope to see that in future events because it allows you to follow what is going on. I think this zoom feature would have been very handy in the end event. For example, many of us didn't know what was going on at certain points. We were looking all over the place and we were actually missing the key points to it. Even myself, I missed the meteor falling from the sky. I didn't notice it until it was halfway down the sky. I know some of you did notice it straight away and a lot of you didn't. So one of them really, and hopefully Fortnite do decide to access this kind of feature across every single future event because it allows us to get precise moments watching from our point of view anyway, especially if we're not getting access to the replays anymore, which is very disappointing. I really wanted to watch that Star Wars event again. Also, the Emperor came in at the end, which was really cool, where his voice came and we had to vote our favorite lightsaber and that. I thought that was pretty cool, and we had obviously the Emperor talking about stuff, which was nice to see. So I guess that was more of kind of like him calling in the First Order to be deployed around the map, which was really cool to see. So hopefully that again does get kind of more of kind of like a feel to give us what's going to happen in the film and that. So I don't know if it's really going to reflect the film too much, but obviously the Emperor's going to be part of the film. We've seen it in the trailers and that. So that's really nice to see. Also, the voting system was useful. I know a lot of people like that. Nice little Easter egg for a lot of people there. I think definitely the voting system will be used in the future. I love the way the island lifted up as well. That was kind of a interesting thing as well. Other than that, the last 2 honourable mentions I want to make was the hilarious Stormtrooper which we had during the event. He has to get a shout out because he was awesome. I loved his voice acting and he definitely deserves a shout out. So thank you so much for the Stormtrooper for making us laugh throughout that event. And also finally was the little delay on the actual video when it was played. So when they played back the video to us, there was a little bit of a delay. It's not too much of an Easter egg, but for some people, they had a little bit of a glitch where it was really lagging. They didn't get to see the clip. I know that might not have been you, but there were definitely a few out there who had been messaging me about it. So let me know down below in the comments if you managed to watch the clip in full. So yeah, quite an interesting one, but you know, it was a crazy live event. So hopefully everyone did manage to view the clip, but I heard that some people were lagging and they just couldn't get it all to kind of sync up to their version of the game. They must have had quite high ping for that to be the case, but I never actually saw any footage of any lag, so I'm not too sure if they were just lying or not. You'll have to let me know down in the comments down below if you managed to see everything during the event. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget, if you guys are new around here, smash that subscribe, smash that like, and if you want to support me further, go and enter in code post what's packed to your item shop. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and this is Postbox Pat, signing out.